What's up, y'all? Welcome to the vlog. It's a Saturday training day. We just worked an event an hour and a half away. We had to get up at 5 a.m. for it. We got 2 hours of sleep last night. We worked for like 6 hours and then drove all the way back, and now we're in the gym. We're gonna talk about something I think is important today. Stay tuned. Let's go. Nice job. Get another, let's go, come on. Up, up, up. So, the weight feels heavy today, but surprisingly, it's moving pretty decent. That's a good sign. So now we gotta do a 3-minute EMOM with 190 pounds. Let's get into it. Even on a bad day, that feels good to know, even on a bad day, when everything feels heavy. Snatch is not really my strong suit yet. We're working on it. I like that. That's confidence. Oh, that was so easy. Did it look easy? You guys, hit that like button and leave a comment if it looked easy. Shoulders, that's alright. Felt good. You look good? Feels good. Alright, so now my next piece is just something for quality. It's not for time. I have 3 sets for quality of 10 crossover double unders, 20 crossover single unders, and 30 heavy rope double unders. At Monster Games, we have 1 pound jump rope double unders, so we're practicing some of that stuff today. Getting some volume in. The title is true. I took some advice from Andrew Tate. I know a lot of you are probably just gonna exit out of this video simply because I said this guy's name and you don't like him. But in my life, I believe that I'm allowed to agree with some things that some people that a lot of people don't like say, and I'm also allowed to not like some of the stuff that they say. I tend to side on the liking what Andrew Tate says because he talks a lot about self-development, personal development, men's mental health, and holding yourself accountable. And straight up, the misogyny stuff, the stuff that everybody thinks is misogyny or womanizing stuff, it's not even 10% of what he says. Recently, he was on the PBD podcast, and they were talking about the difference between all those in 47 seconds. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know. Now on to the throwdown. We get to go at the same time for something, do the same workout together. Shall be fun. Saturdays now are basically high volume days. We have to squeeze a lot of training into a day, and it's fun, but it's a lot to manage. And when you're low on sleep, it doesn't feel that great. Thankfully, we're waking up naturally through this workout. So we're just gonna freaking do it, dude. We're gonna send it, dude. Right? We're gonna send it, dude. Huh?
I'm fine with this. These 3 pieces, lifting, and then that EMOM was hard, but this is gonna be hard, but the run.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even tell them that yet. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, the run. Ooh. People who would like things and people who actually want things. And what Andrew said is that he doesn't believe that a lot of people that say that they want things actually really want the things that they're talking about, because if they did want it, they would do anything possible to have it, or they would already have it. And This is a conversation that I talk to a lot of people about, actually. I have this conversation often where I just don't believe that people who say that they want things really want the thing. And I try to put that in perspective with a lot of like clients or just people that I'm talking to and say, hey, look, if you have a goal, you got to make sure that you really want it. Because if you really want it, you're going to somehow get there. But if it's not something that you're emotionally attached to and you would just like it, like you just kind of passively want it, you're gonna let yourself down 100% of the time because you're never gonna get there. You don't actually have a reason of like how you're gonna get there or why you're gonna get there or why you want to get there. So what's the difference, right, between people who want things and people who would like things? The person who would like to lose weight, the person who would like to make more money, the person who would like to be an elite fitness athlete, they don't have an emotional attachment to this. They don't have a reason why. So yeah, they don't have their why figured out. And it's likely that they're not willing to do all the things that are required of them to do it because they would just like it, right? Their lifestyle, whether they get that goal or not, is not going to be affected. So if they get the thing, it might be a shiny new toy for like 2 minutes. You know, if they lose the weight, it might be cool for like 2 weeks, but then they're gonna rebound because they just would have liked to lost that weight. They're not making all the lifestyle changes required of it, right? The person who wants to do the thing, who really, really wants it, is gonna do everything fucking necessary to get to that goal because they have a why, they have an emotional attachment to it. If they don't get that thing, they're gonna be really fucking upset and they're gonna figure out how to get there. They're not gonna get off track just because they didn't get it just yet. I'll give you guys an example. For me, when I'm doing my, when I was trying to get over POTS, right? I was trying to get over my chronic disease, chronic illness. Is that what you would call it? Chronic illness? Chronic disease? Is that what POTS is? It's supposedly chronic.
Yeah.
When I was trying to get over it, I didn't take what the internet said, where it's like, the internet said you deal with it for the rest of your life. You can't get over it. There's no cure, whatever. Fuck all that shit. I didn't give a fuck what the internet said. I don't give a fuck what the internet says about any of this chronic shit. If I go through something in life, I'm gonna fucking beat it. That's just how I think about this stuff. And the internet can't tell me shit. The doctors can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. I'm gonna figure it out. And if I don't figure it out, I'm just gonna keep trying to figure it out, right? I went to the gym, even if it was only 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then freaking out, going to my car, whatever. I still just made sure that I kept going back. And now I'm at this point where I'm like trying to make it over to the elite fitness side. Another example. I want elite fitness so bad that when I fuck up in a workout, I'm rage mode mad. I'm upset. I have like had to stop myself from shedding tears. And when I think about getting to that elite level, I get emotional. I'm getting like choked up right now. When I think about it, I get emotional because I know it's gonna happen. And that means that I fucking want it that bad that I could get emotional because I can picture myself in that position. So the people who would like things, they don't have that attachment to things, right? And they'll probably never get it. And it's not gonna affect them either way. And the people who want it will get emotional. The person who wants to lose weight because their health is in jeopardy and they need to because they don't want to die, or they have kids that they want to play with or whatever. They have an emotional attachment to it. They're going to do anything possible. They're not going to eat the shitty food anymore because they know that that's their trigger. They're not going to go out with their friends to drink anymore because they know it's going to fuck up the rest of the week. The person who wants to make more money, they're going to stay at work later. They're going to work on a side hustle. They're going to do YouTube videos. They're going to just do anything possible. They're gonna delay gratification. They're gonna sacrifice. People who would like things don't sacrifice. People who would like things talk about this fucking dream of work-life balance, or, you know, fitness and food balance, that type of stuff. Those are people who would like to have things. They're not actually serious. People who want things are willing to sacrifice. Andrew Tate's advice. Thanks, brother. That's the end of this video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.